What's up, guys? So it's been a while since I've done a Final Fantasy Brave Exvius video. I normally don't do these kind of videos. This is more like a test video because a while back I got a new phone and for some reason I was having a problem with the in-game volume being over my actual recording voice, and it came down to having to do stuff within the options of the phone and then like my external settings on my actual phone. So I'm trying it again. Get a good beard shot for you. Yeah, you like that? Nice beard. Okay, so let's get to it. So this is a test video, kind of. You can kind of go with off I'm saying, but you're better off, checking out people's videos like Hal or Evil Laughter, people who actually do this part of the videos and know what they're talking about. But here's my opinion. Okay, so the upcoming Cid banner, we have Cid, Carrot Top. Yeah, Carrot Top. Cool little dwarf dude, Nagfleur, and Falma. I'm gonna say it's Falma. Kind of like Falma. Okay. So first thing I'd like to point out is this banner, the summon banner. It looks enticing. Sid's a cool character. Don't get me wrong. But when you look at the end here, you get 9+1 summons, but it says +1 5-star guaranteed. Not a guaranteed Cid. The Cid is a 5 times rate up. Okay. So what that means is you could actually go through this whole step, not get a Cid, get to that last step, and you'll get your 5-star guaranteed unit, and it could definitely not be Cid. But you might get lucky and it could be Cid. So what do we got? 5, 3, 5, 2, 1, 5. That looks like what? 12K? So it's a 12K banner. Okay? Now, you do get to do 2 steps. So think about that as well. If you go, 2 laps. If you go through a lap and then another lap, there you go with 24,000K. Now, something to consider is Xenogears is right around the corner. And if you're a huge Xenogears fan, or you just like the units or whatever, or, whatever it is, consider that is coming soon. So if you're not exactly a whale or, a dolphin or have a lot of money to spend, you might want to consider just saving your tickets and whatnot. So let's get into it. Is Cid a skippable unit, or is he a necessity? He is not a necessity. He's a cool unit, but he's not a necessity. So you look at his Super Trust Mastery Reward, and you look at his regular Trust Mastery Reward. Okay? Cool Trust Mastery Reward. Cool Super Trust Mastery Reward. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe his TMR, I can't remember. It might be RNA. I believe his actual best in slot, I think, might be RNA's STMR or TMR. I can't remember. Sorry. But basically, overall, the basis of Cid is as a Dragoon. There's, was it Regina? Is in a few months down the road. Is actually overall better, than Cid. Cid's a great unit. Don't get me wrong. It's not a necessity, but if you've got, luck, or you're a whale, or you're a dolphin who wants to spend some money on him, sure, go for him. He's a great unit. There's no doubt that he's a great unit. But he has to be geared to be a great unit. Or otherwise, he's not going to do you a whole lot of good, to be honest. You're better off just saving, maybe for Xenogears, and of course Axstar, who's coming, because he pretty much is a great unit for, several months after his release. So with that said, for me personally, might do the first step for 500. Might throw like 3 or 4 tickets just for the heck of it, because I like Cid and I like those units. But I will not be going hard for him. I don't suggest it at all. His kit, I'm not really even going to talk about it. I mean, most of these Dragoons all kind of have a very similar kit. And you see his Spine Shatter Dive, 0+ turn. You remember Veritas of the Wind, as he is Veritas of the Wind. So, use that TMR with him, possibly, that kind of thing. But the kit overall, it's Dragoon's a Dragoon, except for Duke. Okay, Carrot Top. That's another reason I'm saying that I wouldn't pull on this banner. You got a good unit, Cid, okay, can be great, like I said, with the right gear. And then you've got stuff like this, if you're throwing tickets for TMRs, things like that, I can understand. But as soon as I look at this TMR, I'm not impressed. Like, it's cool. You're gonna get your magic 30% boost and reduces MP consumed for abilities by 10%. But there's so much better TMRs out there for, magic boosting for mages and whatnot. I don't see that as a necessity, in my opinion. You may think differently. Now this dwarf, this helm is kind of interesting. I do like the helm. I can't say I don't. You get your attack, you get your defense. It also comes with an added bonus of nullifying confusion. Excuse me. Nullifying confusion is always useful, right? I mean, nothing worse than having a unit that you need during a battle and the boss or whoever is like, bam, confusion. And you're like, oh my god, I didn't have confusion protection. But also, at this point, a lot of us do have, you know, things like ribbons, etc., whatever it is. God, I forgot what it's called. Starts with a D. It's a materia. It's sevens or somebody's. I already forgot, dang. But anyways, that's a really useful one because it just nullifies all those, you know, status effects. So, not a bad TMR on him. Yeah, so there's damage for jump attacks. So that tells you right there that's for a Dragoon. So I'm not against Dragoons. I really like them, but they seem to, overall in this game, they're sidelined. They're just always on the bench, you know, it seems, to most units. Can they be usable in 10-man trials and other things? Absolutely. You know, tons of people like Roberta and use Roberta, etc. So that's pretty much my review on this, my test video, if you will, to make sure that people can hear me so for when I do record more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius videos soon and down the line for the people who have subscribed to me that do like the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius stuff that I do. So anyways, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you can hear me. That's what this was all about. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Good luck on your pools if you decide to pool.